options and PDP internal crisis to clean hair. Nobody knows what will become of PDP tomorrow.
Okay.
So after all calculation, we felt that this is the best option for him. But as a governor, he's doing well. For sure, I've been to Warri. I don't know about other places.
He's been doing a lot.
You see his footprints everywhere in Warri. They are massive. People have been applauding him. People have been hating him. People have been saying he's one of the best performing governors of this set. So I couldn't come to any conclusion than this. PDP internal crisis has an impact on his decision, and he not been wanting to fight APC with a disjointed PDP.
All right, Kingsley, what could be, he talked about not wanting to contest against APC governor come 2027, God giving us life. But that said, you understand that this other off-cycle election, we all know that federal powers are easily mobilized, but it's not the same during general election. General election is a little bit tighter because the security forces are overstretched. Even a lot of even federal office holders are also overstretched to their constituencies. So that might not be happening. Could you be thinking of any other thing apart from the fear of federal hijack on the next election that could be pursuing our governor?
Okay, so he has an ally in Okowwa.
Okay.
Okowwa brought him in, installed him as the governor of the Delta State. There's no doubt about that. But we also knew that he had a lot of issues on his own. The issues of his certificate is there. It's not just swept away like that. So there are some things like that too that are pursuing him, apart from the alliance that he has with Okowwa. Okowwa too has a. We're not talking about Okowwa.
Yeah, we'll get to that.
He has his own issues. Do you understand? So two people that have issues, they find a common ground to solve their issues. Because you cannot say as smart as APC is, they're not going to look at that. Especially if he has been approached, that why don't you turn a new leaf and come to where your sins will be forgiven. So I'm sure he weighed that and it came.
Okay, before I will come to issue of his being an ally with Okowwa, I will come to you on that. But let me get to Peter with something. This election coming, we do know that Ibori is a big factor in the Delta politics. Do you think these things were done with, though there was a little fracas between Okowwa and Ibori on the choice of who was to replace Okowwa, but do you think this thing that happened received Ibori's blessing before it was declared?
I don't know much about data politics. I would say from the feelers we've gotten, Ibori, I don't think it's necessary. I don't think the blessing is key for this movement.
Particularly when David, who he wanted to be governor, this now might deny him the chance.
It's all about survival instincts.
Okay.
For me, it's all about survival. He wants to survive the next election. He wants to be re-elected.
Okay.
So going to this election with APC ticket is almost guaranteed.
Okay, you talked about Sheriff being an ally with Okowwa. Very good one. If two of them can do this together, nobody should doubt about two of them being close. Even close people have differences. Twins have differences. A lot of people have also said that if they begin to dig deep, like we said earlier, that there is no case before the court known to us against Okowwa on corruption or whatever. We do know that EFCC there was an announcement in the media one time that EFCC invited into Port Harcourt to explain how certain things, certain monies were spent. That is not a case before the court. It's a different thing. Any Nigerian can be invited